Hi everyone, welcome to the Risk Channel. My name is Lee. I'm standing here in New Rochelle, New York, historic New Rochelle, New York. I am just adjacent to Paine Lake, and behind me is the Thomas Paine Cottage. So if you don't know who Thomas Paine is, I suggest you look him up historically. His work, Common Sense, and the American Crisis were tremendously influential during the American Revolution. In fact, it probably would not have happened without these works by Thomas Paine. New York State was so grateful that they actually gave him a farm on the land I stand in right now. And John Adams said, without the pen of Paine, the sword of Washington would have been wielded in vain. I actually happen to be less than a mile away from the actual epicenter of COVID, going back to March of 2020. Now think about this, folks. It's been almost 2 years. We're a few months away from that point, but think about what's changed in the world. How many retail stores have gone out of business? How many restaurants went out of business? How many fortunes were lost over that time period? How did you respond to the risk? Think back to March of 2020. We had that huge dive in the stock market. Were you one of those people who panic sold at the bottom? Or were you smart and bought at the bottom, realizing it was like a panic sell, realizing that it was just capitulation in the marketplace and a great opportunity to buy and protect yourself? Were you protected? Did you have enough food on hand? What about toilet paper? Were you stocked? Were you prepared? How is your personal risk management? Think about all that's happened. Think about the riots. Were you prepared? Were you affected by anything like this? What about the shutdowns? Did you lose your job? Did you have enough savings if you did? We really need to prepare, folks. It is a crazy world. There are lots of risks out there. You really need to prepare. You need to think about it. You need to be strategic. Follow us on the Risk Channel. We bring in lots of experts. We talk to them. They have been through a lot. They've seen many bubbles. It's a risky world. You need to protect yourself from it. It's a risky world. You need to prepare. What is the next thing that's going to happen? It's been almost 2 years now. What's the next shoe to drop? So let's take a little lesson from history and start using a little bit more common sense when it comes to risk.